Hello and welcome to my Florida kitchen. In this video, I'm doing a remake of my vegetable samosa recipe without any background music. So let's get cooking. For this recipe, you'll need 140 grams of frozen mixed vegetables, which include peas, corn, and carrots, 85 grams of frozen corn, 225 grams of frozen peas, 450 grams of red skin potatoes, which we'll boil and skin, a small onion finely chopped, which is about 115 grams, 2 tablespoons of oil, and you can use any oil, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, 5 tablespoons of finely chopped coriander or cilantro, a quarter teaspoon of whole cumin seeds, 1.5 teaspoons of salt, a half a teaspoon of red chili powder, a quarter teaspoon of turmeric, 1 teaspoon of garam masala, 2 teaspoons of ginger garlic chili paste. And to stick the samosa pastry, we're going to make a slurry with a quarter cup of plain flour mixed with 4 tablespoons of water. You're also going to need your choice of samosa pastry. The first step is to cut the potatoes in half and then boil them in water with about a teaspoon of salt. We're going to pressure cook the potatoes for about 10 minutes. Then we're going to release the pressure under cold water because we want to do a quick release. Be careful if you're doing this because it gets really hot. You don't want to burn yourself. Once the potatoes are cooled a bit, we're going to peel them and then we're going to cut them into small pieces, and it's totally fine if they break a little bit. Then we're going to get a large pan and let the pan heat up for a minute on a medium-high heat. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of oil to the pan and let it heat up. Then add a teaspoon of the whole cumin seeds and let them sizzle a bit. In go all the frozen mixed vegetables, and we're going to cook this until all the moisture has evaporated from the mixed vegetables. You'll see some steam coming off. Then we're going to add the remaining spices and let it cook. You'll see more steam cook off, and that's what you're looking for. Cook it for about 4 to 5 minutes until you hear some sizzling. Then we're going to turn off the heat and let it cool down a bit. Get the samosa pastry ready by keeping it out at room temperature. If you're using spring roll pastry, cut it diagonally into 4 triangles and snip off the tip. Keep the pastry aside in a dampened tea towel. You don't want it soaking wet. You just want it damp to make sure that the pastry doesn't dry out. Separate the pastry 2 layers at a time, ready for filling and folding. This is the time you want to get your family involved. Once the vegetables are cooled to room temperature, we're going to add the potatoes, onions, coriander, and lemon juice. And we're going to mix it in properly. Then we're going to taste it to see if we need to adjust any of the seasonings. This is the perfect proportion of vegetables to potatoes. If there are too many vegetables, they'll fall out of the samosas. The potatoes act as a binding agent and help them stick together. Mix the flour and water to make a slurry to stick the samosa pastry together, and we're going to mix it until it's smooth. Now to fold the triangular pastry, we're going to hold it flat in your left hand with the snip tip towards your palm. Put your thumb on the snip corner. Fold the bottom right corner over, leaving a small strip under your thumb. Fold the point you've created on the right over again, perpendicular to your thumb in your hand to create a pocket. Hold the top part of the pocket open and fill the pocket with a good teaspoon of the filling and push it down. Fold the cover down with your right hand and close the triangle. Now we're going to seal all the flaps, making sure all the corners are well sealed, because when you're frying the samosas, you don't want the oil to get in. To fold the strip style of pastry, find the middle of the strip and put your finger at the bottom. Then fold the right hand pastry over so that it's perpendicular, and then fold the whole right hand side over to the other edge, leaving a little edge to make sure that the bottom corner is completely sealed. At this point, you can go ahead and seal the edge. There you go. And now I've got a nice pocket to fill. So I'm going to fill the pocket with some filling and push it down. Then I'm going to fold over the flap on the top and seal all the edges to make sure all the corners are sealed properly. And your samosa is folded. This mix will make about 30 to 40 samosa, depending on how much you fill the samosa pastry and which pastry you use. You can freeze these samosas by putting them into a plastic bag and sticking them in the freezer. They'll be good for at least 6 months. To fry them, I'm going to heat up some oil on a medium heat. To check if the oil is ready, drop a piece of pastry in the oil. It should drop in and spring back quickly like this. That means the oil is ready. You don't want the oil to be too hot either. We're going to fry about 4 samosas at a time so you have enough space. Fry them for about 5 to 6 minutes so the pastry is nice and crispy and the samosas look a lovely golden color. Serve the samosas hot with a lovely green coriander chutney. These samosas are so good. Definitely make them, guys.